Friends, ever want to create personalized cookie cutters? Today, join me as I use the incredible Mingoa Magician X2 3D printer to bring unique cookie cutter designs to life. Let's create these cookie cutters together, and the best part, you can grab these cookie cutters from my Etsy shop. Let's dive in. Here's the amazing Mingoa Magician X2 3D printer, a fantastic tool for creating an array of objects, including our cookie cutters today. We're going to get into some of its features and see how this printer works. All right, here's the software that I use to design my cookie cutters. It is Tinkercad, and it's a free online-based software, really easy to use and beginner-friendly. So if you want to get into making cookie cutter files or just any type of 3D files to use on a 3D printer, you could come to Tinkercad. It's completely free. All you have to do is sign up and just make you whatever comes to mind. So this is the file right here, the cookie cutter. This is a Gingerbread Man cookie cutter that I made here in Tinkercad. And what we do is, after we make the actual design, you export it to an STL file. Once you download the STL file, we're going to open it up in Cura. So it's downloaded already. We're going to double click it, and I have it set up to automatically open up in Cura. Now, when you make your cookie cutter file, you want to pay close attention to the dimensions and the detail to ensure a clean cookie cut. So when we slice this and press preview, this is how it's designed. It's going to be 3D printed. You can see all of the lines, and you can go through the multiple layers of how your design is going to be made with the 3D printer. All right. So now I'm going to guide you guys through setting up the Mingoa Magician X2. Remember, the proper setup is essential for a smooth and efficient printing process. From loading the filament to calibrating the printer, every step counts. So we're going to head over to the Mingoa Magician and get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our 3D printing machine on by hitting the on switch. And then what we want to do is we want to grab our 3D printing filament of the dry box. And you can purchase one of these dry boxes on Etsy. They have multiple up there. What that box does is keep your filament from getting moisture, because once this filament gets moisture, once it goes through the extruder, you start getting bubbles and you start getting bad print jobs and you start getting a lot of stringing. So you want to keep this filament dry. Next, we're going to put our filament on the spool holder, and then we're going to come to our machine. We're going to come to our machine. We're going to hit menu. We're going to hit extrude, and then we're going to hit the nozzle. What first we want to do is heat the nozzle up. So we're going to increase the temperature to about 200. That should be good enough. Then we're going to hit back. And then once this says, see where it says nozzle temperature is too low. Once that goes away, then we will begin to load our filament through the extruder. The extruder should be warm enough for the filament to pass through. As you see, the red writing goes away. So you're going to take your filament, you're going to bring it down, and let me cut this sharp end off. We're going to bring our filament down, and you want to bring it right into this hole right here. It's going to go straight to this extruder. And you can have it load 10 millimeters, 50 millimeters, or 1 millimeter. So we're going to put it on 50 millimeters, press the load button, and you should be able to feel the extruder rings pulling the filament. So it didn't go all the way through. It stopped, but it didn't go all the way through. So you want to press load until you start seeing filament come out the bottom of the machine. And as you can see the filament coming out the bottom of the machine right here. And I usually do this, even though it's coming out real good right here, I usually do it one more time just to make sure I don't hit no popping or anything. Make sure the filament is completely dry. And once that finishes, your machine is ready for printing. So we're going to hit the back button, back, and you can either load your design to an SD card, or you can have your printer connected straight to your computer like I do, and you can print from the computer. So I'm going to print directly from the computer, and we're going to watch as our cookie cutter design is brought to life by this 3D printer. It's very satisfying to see the layer build up, forming a cookie cutter right before your eyes. I love watching this stuff. All right, here's the fondant. To any of my real bakers that's watching this, please don't laugh at me. I'm gonna read some porcelain paper, set it on top of some porcelain paper, because I believe that the fondant will stick to a surface, and I think I have to put down some powdered sugar. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to baking. I just know how to use the cookie cutters. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on this parchment paper, and then I'm gonna roll a piece of fondant onto the parchment paper, and then we're gonna test out our cookie cutter. All right, we have the fondant rolled out. It's not a great job because I don't know what I'm doing. So when it comes to that part, so we have our cookie cutter. As you can see, this is the Gingerbread Man cookie cutter, and we're gonna cut into this fondant and hopefully create a gingerbread man. So we're gonna put the cookie cutter there, and we're gonna press down on it. I think that's how they do it. Don't roast me, y'all. Please don't. So that went through pretty good, and then we're gonna peel the rest off, and now we have a perfectly cut gingerbread man with our new cookie cutter. So if you're looking for cookie cutters, please click the link in the description, and you can buy this Gingerbread Man cookie cutter or any other cookie cutter that we have available up there on our Etsy page, and you can purchase this and make you some cookies or cut you some fondant at home. All right, the custom cookie cutters are done. It was pretty easy to use the Mingoa Magician X2 3D printer. So if you're looking for a 3D printer that's user-friendly for a beginner, click the link in my description. I purchased the Mingoa Magician X2 3D printer. Has automatic bed leveling and everything, and it is super quiet. You don't even know, you can't really tell that it's on, even just sitting in there. So the fans are blowing, go to blowing fast, you don't really know that it's working. So that's a good 3D printing machine. If you're in the market of trying to buy a 3D printer, that's a good one to have to start off with. Don't forget, these exclusive cookie cutters will be available on my Etsy site for you to own. So these are going to come in 4 different sizes: 4-inch, 3.5-inch, and then we have 3-inch, and then we have a 2-inch, okay? So you can buy them separately, or you can buy them as a pack. So they will be on the Etsy page. The link is in the description. If you like what you see on the video, please hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notification. I want to thank everybody for coming to watch the video. And y'all just have fun. Get y'all some cookie cutters and have some fun baking and making fondant. Whatever y'all do with the cookie cutters. I see a lot of people use cookie cutters for different things, even making sandwiches. So, real neat thing. I got into making cookie cutters because my wife is a baker, and she bakes a lot of those cookies with, I can't even think of the name of the dough. That's how green I am. But thank y'all for coming to watch the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.